Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 31 of Couture TV with Stephanie. It is spring here in Australia and I thought I'll make a spring foldable card using our newest tools here at Couture Creations. Let's get started. Today I'm making a Hello Spring card which you can download the instructions and template and follow along. So for this project you will need the raincoat yellow cardstock. You will also need the fresh yellow and yellow alcohol ink markers. You will also need the Winkles glitter marker in clear. This is our #1 seller in our Winkles. So let's start. So first up, you need your scoring board. You need an A5 piece of cardstock in ivory, and we're going to score 2 lines. We're going to score at 3.5 inches all the way down, and another line at 4.5 inches. Now I'm using our new Couture Creations scoring tool. It is with a metal tip and it's really easy to use and it's very precise. I love using this. So now that I have that scored, I don't need my scoring board. I'll move that aside. Now when you download your instructions, you would get a template of a flower. So you need to cut these out. So what you want to do with your template once you've cut it is line it up in between the 2 scored lines. So what you want to do is position the template in the center. And I've got it lined up where that line is in the middle of those flowers. And then I've got a bit of the flower on that side. And I want to eye it out to make it in the center. So I'm going to move it down a little there. And then you want to trace around the flower, but not in the center of those scored lines. So I'm tracing it around because this is the part I'm going to cut out. So I'm not drawing this part. I'm going to start from here. I'm going to work my way around. And one more petal. And I'm not going to draw on that part there. So when I move this part, you will see the flower part that I need to cut out, and this part I do not cut. So let's get a cutting board. So the best tool to use to cut this out is our new Couture Creations swivel hobby knife. Now what makes this ideal for this project is the blade actually swivels. Can you see that? So it makes it easy to cut out anything different than a straight line. Let me quickly show you on a piece of paper how you can cut out anything you like. Just put a little pressure down, any shape, and it just comes out like so. Very easy. Now because I'm cutting on cardstock, it's a little bit harder, so I just need to put a little bit more pressure. That is all. So I'm just going to start. I'm going to put pressure. I can move the knife around without moving the card, just like that. And then I can come back in the other way and just follow the flower through. Very easy. One more petal. Okay, There you go. That side's already cut out. Now I'm going to cut out the other side. Just like that. A little bit of pressure. I'm not worried about the pencil marks because I can go over it later and rub any out. You can move the card around like that to make it easier. One more petal. And there we have it. So now that we cut it out, we're going to put that aside. And I'm just going to quickly show you how you can change the blades on this. So you can buy extra replacement blades. So to change the blades, all you do is twist and pull. And the blade comes out like that, and that's the part you change. So to replace it, all you do is pop it in there, pop the cap on and twist it back. And also put the cap on. That's it, simple. So your swivel hobby knife and your replacement blades. Let's put that aside. Now we have 2 flowers we need to color. Let's go. I'm going to go with the middle, the fresh yellow, and I'm using the brush tip in the center. I'm just going to color it in like that. Beautiful. And also with my yellow brush again, I'm going to color in my petals. I just think yellow is the best color for spring. It reminds me of flowers, the sunshine that we've been missing out on. So you can do any color flower, but yellow is a happy color for me. So I'm going to go with our beautiful yellow colors in our alcohol ink markers. And 3 more petals. It's really quick and easy to color in with these alcohol ink markers. I'm not speeding up the camera or anything like that. This is in real time. And 1 more petal. Beautiful. So we need 2 like this. So I'll get another one done and I'll be back. Okay, so here's our 2 flowers. Now what we need is our Winkles glitter marker in clear. I'm just going to give it a nice shake. And I'm just going to go over it with some glitter. This is a mess-free way to put glitter on your work. So I'm just going to go down the petals. And the next one. Glitter makes everything better. So if I bring one up, you can see the glitter shining. So pretty. Okay, so we've got our 2 flowers, so we're almost ready to put it together. I'm just going to move them aside, bring my card over. Now remember I said the pencil marks around there, don't worry about it because we can always remove it. Well, that's what I'm going to do now. I've got my creative detailer, which is essentially a rubber with batteries inside, so it's battery operated, so I don't have to manually do this. I just press on this and I can take off anything I want that's got pencil there. And I've got a little bit around the edges there. So just like that. I'm going to take off any pencil marks left. Very quick, very easy. I love using that. Okay, now let's dust that off and get ready to glue things in place. So what I'm going to do is glue the flowers on using my clear gel tacky glue. Now the reason why I like to use a tacky glue is it gives me time to put the flower in place, and if I need to move it around, I can still move it around a little. It doesn't glue straight away, which I like that. And also being clear, if any glue comes out of the sides, you won't see it. It will dry clear. And that's another benefit of it. So I'm just going to glue my flower right on the other flower. And I'm trying to get it precise. I need to move that up a bit. See, because I'm using a tacky glue, it gives me time to move it around. There we go. So that's glued down already. Other side. Doesn't need a lot of glue, just a little bit. And at the edges, so it doesn't come off. There we go. Turn it around and let's stick. Excellent. Oops. There we go. Okay, I'm going to let that dry for a sec. Now we've got to fold along the score lines. So this side goes in. Just like that. The other side goes the other way. So the flower is going to open and close like this. We're almost there. I've got one more thing left. I want to die cut a little fairy here and also a sentiment that says hello. So let's do that. Let's bring over what we need to die cut and bring A plate, C plate, my fairy, my hello, my raincoat cardstock, put a shim, my B plate, and let's run it through. Just like that. I'm just going to quickly put my dies back on my magnetic die storage stand before I lose anything. That's why I love these. While I'm working, I can put things in place, then I'll come back to it later and I'll pop them away. So this is what I just die cut out. Beautiful little fairy. And a hello sentiment, which we are going to glue on our card. So let's move all that. Bring our card back in. I'm just going to put some glue on my fairy. Now I'm just going to use a spatula to move the glue around on my fairy. Because she's got some little parts there. I want them to be stuck on nicely and it's not going to come off on the edges. So I'm just putting the glue on the bigger parts. With the spatula, I'm going to spread it. and on her little rose there. There we go. And I'm going to just stick her down here. Gorgeous. And also with the hello, I'm going to put some clear tacky glue again on this one. Just with the spatula, spread it. Very easy. Bring my card back. It gives me time to move it around the tacky glue. So if I don't like where it is, I've got time to move it. Just there. Beautiful. So there you have it. My Hello Spring foldable card. How cute is that? So don't forget, this project is downloadable with a template. I hope you have fun making this. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you back here next week. Bye.